It is a special day today. Today is no ordinary day. Have you had a chance to see what date it is? 21st March. 21st March, the spring equinox. The rare occurrence when daylight and darkness are in perfect balance. Rare, unique, one in so many days. A day of equanimity, of parity, of such exact equalness. Ladies and gentlemen, life also is on the same lines. Sometimes more light than darkness. Light bringing in love, laughter, success, health, and all the wonderful things. And in other phases, when there's more darkness, troubles, frustration, disease, heartbreak, job losses, all of that too. Interestingly, in the grand canvas, there is still that mega balance. The tricky factor is that often we as individuals, we strive for that level of unique harmony and balance day to day. It's like asking for an equinox every day. That can't be so, can it? Not possible. So greetings and gratitude to each one of you over here. It's a pleasure and privilege to be with you today. Let's get deeper into understanding and embracing the setbacks in our lives. Put on your seatbelts, buckle up, and let's journey together in the few minutes we have. How many of you have thought and expected certain patterns in life to play out? Study well, get a good job, do well, find love, happily ever after. Yeah? I did too. But you know what? Life has other plans. Life doesn't follow a script, and neither did mine. Life is full of surprises. Life is full of shocks. Life improvises. Steve Jobs was ousted from his very own company. We know. J.K. Rowling, we know, struggled to have Harry Potter published. We know of Oprah Winfrey being told she is unfit for television. We know of Amitabh Bachchan, his voice being told by All India Radio is completely unacceptable. We know of Walt Disney being told, oh, complete lack of imagination. The Starbucks we often are to give a cafe experience, the founder struggled 242 times with investors. What if they had stopped in the face of failure? Friends, what if they had stopped in the front of failure? And more pertinent, what if you stop in the face of failure? Indulge in me a little bit. May I request each of you, close your eyes. Close your eyes, sit up straight, and take a deep breath in. Be with me. Close your eyes, relax, and take a deep breath in and out. Now take your hand, place it on the heart. Take your hand, place it on the heart. With your eyes closed, with you breathing deeply, feel your heartbeat. Feel the beating of your heart. Be with it. Be with it. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Awesome. You feel the in and out of breath. There's an in and there's an out. There's an in and there's an out. Can it just stay where it is or get more and more and more? The heartbeat, it beats with the pauses. That's the pattern we are built with. So friends, when we are faced with ups and downs in life, I urge you all to remember and remind yourselves, this too shall pass. If you are facing a troublesome situation, if you are in circumstances that you can't see beyond, remind yourself, this too shall pass. The moon has its phases. Our life also has its. Just like so many names, a couple we went through together. Resilience is a powerhouse. Life is like a road journey, you know. Why like a road journey? Because there are phases in this journey of life which are smooth like a highway. You can enjoy, feel the breeze on your face, enjoy the music, connectivity, beautiful views. And then, you know what's coming. And then there's a bumpy ride, there are potholes, there's an uneven or even an unpaved stretch in the road. These are all phases in the journey of life. But if we were to go on the roadways, we would experience each one and be confident the next phase will come. Even when we go on the uneven roads, the unpaved tracks, sometimes it's frustrating, it's agonizing, it's not what we want it to be. But we do believe there's light at the end of the tunnel when we're on the roadway. And similar, if we hold the belief within our life, it is super helpful. Just when we feel that we can hold on to it no longer, there are so many lives when scenes just change. There's a beautiful milestone which one has been waiting for, or an unexpected detour, even better than what one had initially planned for. Or the road just gets better and connectivity is back with the music on. I urge each one to remind and remember, failure is not the opposite of success. I repeat, failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a part of success, an integral and essential part of success. Embrace it. In my years of working across India and some years in Singapore, there have been learnings many. But I'll draw upon, while working for women empowerment in Singapore, I was myself very surprised to note that there are shelter homes in Singapore for the safety of women, which are not even marked on Google Maps. Such is the need for women's security, even in places like Singapore, whom we deem to be super safe. My experiences with women empowerment taught me up close how important it is to have safe homes, genuinely loving relationships, and that each one of us should pledge against domestic violence. It's more rampant than we'd like to accept it to be. It touches more people than one can imagine or publicly accept. And our own journey and pledge is a way forward for ourselves as also for contributing to community, thus making our own lives fulfilling. A couple of minutes every morning for centering ourselves, just the way the gravitational pull always keeps us centered into Mother Earth. And we know of the hard time Sunita Williams has had, went to space for 8 days, and thankfully has returned after 9 months. Imagine not knowing if one will be able to return, forget about when. Imagine living the life of Interstellar, not just seeing it. With that kind of resilience, it's a beautiful reminder for ourselves to be stronger, to be more, to do more in the space we are. And with this recent occurrence, I take myself mentally onto challenges which I am facing and say, okay, no. Look at what Sunita Williams has faced and won against. To close, I draw your attention back to the equinox today, to the perfect balance, to the harmony that exists, to the days of light and darkness, and to embracing that certain days are more light, certain days are more dark. And in certain places on earth, there's extremely long phases of light and conversely of darkness. When our own lives go through different phases, we accept them as a phase and not as our life itself. Because life improvises, life shocks, life surprises. With this, ladies and gentlemen, wishing each of you a resilient and joyful journey of life ahead. Thank you.